Imagining a world where time is not a river, but an ocean, a vast, explorable landscape. That's the tantalizing premise H.G. Wells offers us in his groundbreaking novella, The Time Machine. Hello, book lovers. Welcome to Ace Book Talk, where we delve into the literary landscapes of yesterday to illuminate the ideas of today. Herbert George Wells, born in 1866, was an English writer celebrated for his science fiction works. He wasn't just spinning yarns. Wells was a social commentator, exploring the anxieties and possibilities of a rapidly changing world. His life spanned a period of incredible technological advancement, and he keenly observed the societal impacts of industrialization and scientific discovery. Wells, a man of humble origins, rose through education to become one of the most influential writers of his time, impacting not only literature, but also the very way we think about the future. He passed away in 1946, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire and provoke thought. The Time Machine, published in 1895, tells the story of an unnamed inventor, often referred to as the time traveler, who unveils his creation to a group of skeptical guests. This incredible machine allows him to journey through time. He embarks on a voyage to the far future, landing first in the year 800 to 1700 on Ad. Here, he discovers a seemingly utopian society inhabited by the Eloi, a beautiful but childlike and indolent race. They live a life of ease, devoid of labor or apparent hardship. The time traveler initially marvels at this idyllic existence, believing humanity has reached a state of perfect harmony. However, this utopian facade quickly crumbles. The time traveler soon discovers the existence of the Morlocks, a subterranean race of ape-like creatures who dwell in the darkness beneath the Eloi's paradise. The Morlocks maintain the machines and infrastructure that sustain the Eloi's effortless lifestyle. A chilling realization dawns on the time traveler: the Eloi are, in essence, cattle raised and sustained by the Morlocks for food. The time traveler's journey becomes a desperate struggle for survival. He loses his time machine to the Morlocks and must use his ingenuity and resourcefulness to retrieve it. He learns that the seemingly idyllic future is built upon a stark class division, a horrifying evolution of the societal inequalities of his own time. The Eloi, representing the upper classes, have become weak and passive, while the Morlocks, representing the working class, have been relegated to a life of darkness and servitude, albeit now in a twisted and macabre form. After a harrowing escape from the Morlocks, the time traveler continues his journey further into the future. He witnesses the Earth's decline, the sun growing dim, and the eventual extinction of humanity. He sees giant crabs scuttling across desolate beaches, the last vestiges of life clinging to a dying planet. This final vision is a bleak and sobering reminder of the ultimate fate that awaits all things. Returning to his own time, the time traveler recounts his adventures to his disbelieving guests. The story ends with him preparing for another journey, this time into the unknown, leaving his audience to ponder the implications of his incredible tale. What makes The Time Machine so enduring is its insightful commentary on society, class, and the trajectory of human civilization. Wells was just writing a science fiction adventure. He was holding a mirror up to Victorian society, reflecting its inequalities and warning against the dangers of unchecked progress and social stratification. The novel invites us to consider the long-term consequences of our actions and the potential for societal decay if we fail to address fundamental inequalities. The Time Machine also encourages us to question the very nature of utopia. Is a life of ease and comfort truly desirable if it comes at the expense of intellectual and physical stimulation? The Eloi's existence, though seemingly idyllic, is ultimately empty and meaningless. Wells suggests that true fulfillment comes not from the absence of challenges, but from the struggle to overcome them. Furthermore, the novel serves as a stark reminder of the importance of empathy and compassion. The Morlocks, though monstrous in appearance, are ultimately victims of circumstance, driven to their subterranean existence by the injustices of society. Wells urges us to look beyond superficial appearances and to understand the root causes of suffering and inequality. The story implicitly advocates for social reform, suggesting that a more equitable society is not only morally desirable but also essential for the long-term survival of humanity. The story of the time traveler's journey serves as a cautionary tale, urging us to be mindful of the potential consequences of our actions and to strive for a future where progress benefits all of humanity, not just a privileged few. It asks us to actively shape our future, instead of passively accepting whatever course we err on. We need to consider the long-term implications of technological advancements and the social structures that support them. Only then can we hope to avoid the dystopian fate that awaits the Eloi and the Morlocks. So, the next time you find yourself contemplating the future, remember the time traveler and his journey. Remember the Eloi and the Morlocks. And remember that the future is not predetermined, but rather a product of the choices we make today. Thanks for joining Ace Book Talk today. If you enjoyed this journey through time, be sure to subscribe for more book recommendations and thought-provoking discussions. What book should we travel to next? Let us know in the comments below.